You could be blowing up, just me show you love. I will never let it.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRFradio.com video streaming production. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Ottertail Power Company and your Ottertail Power Company pregame show. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeouts. Ugsted Plumbing and Heating with your game time and temperature. Viking Cafe and Fergus Falls Apothecary with your keys to the game. Olson Oil Card Express and your Olson Oil Card Express postgame show. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Ottertail County AIS Task Force. Liberty Business Systems. Service Food of Fergus Falls Monument. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Ottertail Coaches and FM Bank of Fergus Falls.
Apothecary, the Viking Cafe, and Olson Oil Card Express.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's time for some Otter Girls hockey tonight on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app as the Otters are taking on Sartell Sauk Rapids, and they are called the Stormin' Sabres. So they are together with them co-opt in hockey, and this is a Central Lakes Conference game. It is not a Section 6A game, but it's just a Central Lakes Conference game, but a very important one. If the Otters were to win out here in the conference, they'd win the conference title. Alexandria has 2 conference games left. The Otters have 3 left, and I believe, too, if the Otters can win and get 4 of the last 6 points or 2 of the last 3 games, they'll be in good shape. Sartell, they are 6-14-1 on the season, and they're coming off a 2-1 win against Wilmer last Tuesday night, and last Thursday they lost to Alexandria 2-1, and prior to that they lost to Bemidji 6-1, a couple of common opponents of the Otters. The Otters are coming off an 8-2 win up at Northern Lakes. They went up to Breezy Point and beat the Lightning handily in that one, and we'll hear from head coach Tim Lill in just a little bit about that one and the opportunity to put some pucks in the back of the net. They scored 8 in that game, season high for the Otters. The Otters right now looking for their 12th win, 11-10-1, and this is their last regular season home game, and they'll take on St. Cloud next Tuesday on the road, and then on Friday the 31st they'll be up in Detroit Lakes to take on the Lakers. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back as our Ottertail Power Company pregame show continues. We'll hear from Otter head coach Tim Lill.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
As demand for electricity grows, one small habit.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
23rd game. But then if you look back at some of our November matchups, it seems like a long time ago too. So, it does. It seems to go fast all the time, but now's when we have to be playing our best hockey.
Now you guys went up to Northern Lakes, up to Breezy Point, and beat Northern Lakes 8-2. Pretty much dominated the game, but it was good to put some pucks in the back of the net too. Get above that 5 spot, wasn't it?
Yeah, we needed that, and when you're not scoring, it's just shoot from any angle with your head down, just shoot. So we had some times to actually make some plays and have our head up and find the open player, and we had some good odd man rushes that turned into goals, and it was a lot of fun. We needed that.
This is a game you have to play, and you have to have a lot of fun, don't you? Play within structure, but you just gotta, at this time of the year too, just let it all hang out, so to speak.
Right. We were just talking before we went on air here, and you have to see a hockey player play a perfect game. You can't get down on yourself if things don't work out right away, because there's always the next shift or the end of your shift. So there's a lot of people counting on you all the time, and go out there and play the game and have fun. We're not getting paid, so your teammates count on you.
Now, tonight we play Sartell. We beat them earlier in the year 2-0. It was a tight game. Another good goalie, 9.3 save percentage. They haven't scored a lot of goals too, but Central Lakes game, we don't talk about that a lot, but we get a good shot at winning that conference if we can win out here.
Yeah, we got to get our next two. This one in St. Cloud would be absolutely great. You know, as you said, they haven't scored a lot of goals, but they've played, I don't know how many one-goal games with Alex and River Lakes and Wilmer and all of them. So, you know, this is a couple bounces away from it can go either way. You know, and it's not like we blew them out before with just only 2 goals. So this will be a good fun test.
What are our keys to the game? Viking Cafe and Fergus Apothecary brings us our keys to the game. But what do you see as key tonight against Sartell?
Nothing different than every other game. Take care of the puck and break out. Speed through the neutral zone and get low shots on net and make sure there's some traffic. And you just got to own the front of the net on both sides of the ice. And that's what I want to see today is just a lot of quality shots on net, and we got to be the first one there. Katie Bergeron just scored at the JV game. That's fun to watch.
These guys have been fun to watch too, and I was talking with Coach Casa. Sometimes at this time of the year, JV, you feel like you're kind of waning a little, but some of these kids will be on the final roster too.
They will. You know, we got to the 31st, and I got to get a playoff roster together, and you know, there's plenty of kids that are vying to fill that thing up. So they're playing hard, and as you see tonight. And I watched the bench too, and they're having fun out there, and it's just enjoyable to watch. These kids give it a lot of work, and to see them having fun is good.
Good luck tonight, Tim.
Thanks.
All right, Tim Little, head coach of the Otters, come back after this break. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Light powers your day. And with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Ottertail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
What's the record for the biggest walleye? What's the record for the largest goldfish? Wait, what? Never release aquatic animals or plants into our lakes and rivers. Help protect our waters and native species.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community
and proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
Olson Oil Cart Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Cart Express, supporting Otter sports. The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Scott DeBrito. I had the privilege of wearing the Otter uniform. Today, I have the privilege of representing FM Bank here in Fergus Falls. Show your Otter pride with our Otter debit card. Stop in and see us or visit our website at mybankfm.com.
Fantastic starting lineup with America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and Jeep.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Nelson Auto Center, Highway 210 West in Fergus Falls. We'll talk first of all about the Sartell Sauk Rapids Rice Sabres. They're the Storm and Sabres. That is a mouthful. But they are co-opt with Sauk Rapids Rice, and we've mentioned this quite often in our broadcasts. lot of co-oping in Otter girls, in girls hockey in general, but the Otters have been standalone their whole existence and have been successful at that. So we got to be really proud of our program and the youth programs as well, bringing all these good players through the program. So Sartell with a record of 6-14-1 will go like this. In goal, or 7-14-1, pardon me. In goal will be Abigail Massman. Massman is 6-14-1. She has a 2.97 goals against average and a 929 save percentage. So she's been good in net, and she has 4 shutouts. And Tim Lill talked about that. A lot of one-goal games for the Storm and Sabres this year. And one defense will be number 10, Olivia Schlicht. Schlicht, 1 goal and 2 assists on the season. Her D partner starting tonight, number 26, Shelmy Omvig. Omvig, 1 goal and no assists on the year. Centering the first line tonight will be Faith Torberg. Torberg, 6 goals and 8 assists, and she is the leading scorer on the Storm and Sabres team this year. At left wing, number 13, Natalie Steinberg. Steinberg, no goals and 1 assist. And on the right side, Abigail Swanson, 3 goals and 3 assists. And again, the head coach for the Sartell Sauk Rapids Rice Storm and Sabres is Brianna Hess. And again, this is a team that has played a lot of one-goal games, and just most recently here in their game against Wilmer, they beat Wilmer 2-1. Lost to Alexandria by a score of 2-1 in most recent games. And the Otters did beat Wilmer 3-0, but that was with 1 empty net goal late in the game. Fergus Falls looking for their 12th win of the year. They are right now 12-10-1 on the season. And right now the Otters will start like this. They'll start in goal will be Olivia Jurgens tonight. Olivia has she has 1-1 on the season thus far, as Mia Olsen is not feeling well and sick right now. One defense, Maggie Greeneagle. Maggie's a sophomore. 9 goals and 13 assists, 22 points from the blue line. She's really come on the second half of this season. Her D partner, Lydia Johnson. Lydia, as you know, was hurt much of the season, and she's a sophomore as well, paired with Maggie Greeneagle. Centering the first line tonight for the Otters will be number 2, Hannah Johnson, one of the captains of the Otter team. She is the leading scorer on the Otters with 14 goals and 14 assists. On the left side will be Aubrey Nelson. Aubrey is a sophomore, 4 goals and 3 assists on the season. On the right side, Rachel DeBrito. And Rachel, right now, 6 goals and 7 assists. Played much of the year at D as well this year. Tim Lill is the head coach of the Otters. He is assisted by Todd Hirschner, Nikki Casa, Brooks Anderson, and Hannah Baker. Robbie, what was the score of the JV game? Was it 4-0? So the JV wins tonight by a score of 4-0. Oh, 4-1. Thank you. They got one. Dave Bishop is our game side engineer and cameraman. They did get one late in the game. I was busy doing game prep. But we'll take a break and come back with a few thoughts here before the puck drop.
Olson Oil Card. Business systems can be frustrating. Don't take it out on the printer. Let Liberty Business Systems simplify the chaos. With automated printing services and flexible contracts, you'll never feel frustrated or stuck with your business systems. Liberty Business Systems.
Transparent, flexible, fearless.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Oakstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Oakstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Jay, owner of Fergus Apothecary, downtown Fergus Falls. We like to talk to you out in the open, not through glass, not through a speaker. We treat you as a person, not as an insurance card. So we invite you to come downtown Fergus Falls and speak with us.
With you from the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena, our Oakstead time and temperature. Oakstead time and temperature, it is 7 o'clock. and the temperature is 2 degrees, and it's hard to believe that by tomorrow it's going to be in the 20s. So we are looking forward to some warmer weather, albeit a very nice winter, but in Oakstead time and temperature, 2 degrees at 7 p.m. So the Otters, again, looking for their 12th win of the year, and it's really important. It's a conference game. It's not a section game. There's no question right now that the Otters are the number 1 seed in Section 6A. There is no doubt about it. But you want to win that conference, too. The Otter boys won the conference, the 2021 season, and it'd be fun to hang a girls' conference championship banner on the east end of the ice arena as well. We will take a break here, and we'll come back with a puck drop. And again, we'll have that for you after this break. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Light powers your day, and with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Ottertail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
What's your number?
I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Ottertail Minn-Dakota Coaches has been the trusted name in transportation for 50 years. Safety, service, and dependability are at the heart of every journey. From local routes to nationwide trips, rely on Ottertail Coaches for a ride you can trust.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
We are back. That concludes our Olson Oil Express, our Ottertail Power Company pregame show, pardon me. Olson Oil Express brings us our postgame show. I want to remind you, too, Minnesota Motor brings us our period breaks, and in our postgame show, we will name our Quality Toyota Quality Player of the Game, which is brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. And again, big conference game here for the Otters tonight. Looking forward to this one. And as far as other games taking place tonight, as far as the Otters go, there's a boys basketball game with Bob Roars on KJ Country 96.5 FM, Underwood at West Central. And again, our next hockey broadcast will be coming up next Tuesday, so no games over the weekend. We've had a lot of Friday, Saturday games these last couple of weeks, and so both Otter boys and girls team will get a little bit of time off this weekend, heading into a busy stretch here in the last months of the season. All right, we're going to get her going here. Otter Pep Band is here tonight. Mighty Otter Pep Band. And a good crowd filing in here from the concession area stands. The Otter lines will be Lydia Johnson with Aubrey Nelson and DeBrito, Brim Hall, Brindley Scholl, Avery Tonneson, and it'll be Wohlers, Zender, and Eklund. Defensively, Greeneagle and Johnson, Lydia Johnson, Katzenmeyer, and Zilton. And Olivia Juergens is in goal. She has 1-1, 2.5 goals against average, and an .872 save percentage. Off the face-off, it's won by Sartell sent into the outer zone. Here's Maggie Greenigold, circles behind her own end to Aubrey Nelson. Aubrey will try to play it out, try to get it to DeBrito, but it's too far. And it's picked up and sent back by Schlicht over the line. DeBrito now sends it back here to Lydia Johnson. Breakout, misplayed the puck. Now it's tapped out to neutral ice. Aubrey right below us will get the puck just a neutral ice and she'll get off. And on comes Maddie Brimhall, Avery Tonneson, and Brindley Scholl. Here's Maddie with the puck, gives it back to Avery. Avery on the near hash, brings it out to Katzenmeyer. Here's Shea with the puck, backhands it, but it goes right onto the stick there of number 23, Alyssa Vandenberg. Vandenberg will send it into the outer defensive zone where Brooks Earden will pick it up. Pass too far for Brindley Scholl. And this is going to be an icing call on the Otters, so an icing call in this game just underway. No score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Again, the JV team lost by a score of 4-1. And here comes the faceoff. Brimhall will take it here against Vandenberg. It's won by Sartell, sent into the far corner. Again, Olivia Juergens in goal for the Otters, getting her third start of the season. She is 1-1 on the year. A little exit pass there. Brindley Scholl tried to get around Grams. Grams will take it in, sends a shot, and it goes up into the netting, so the faceoff will stay in the Otter defensive zone. Both teams will change lines. And Ashton Wohlers, who was out a couple weeks with a concussion, played against Northern Lakes, is out with Ava Eklund. And let's see here. Kenzie Zender start the game. That's the Otter third line. Here's Greenigold with the puck. Back in her own end. Goes to Lydia Johnson. Lydia will skate it up now at neutral ice. Lydia Johnson will gain the zone. Up the right side. Walks in. Low shot on the ice. Rebound pops up. Maggie with it now. She'll send it toward the net. That'll skip wide right of the net. Ava Eklund after it. Plays it around the half wall. Picked up by Zender behind the net. Here's Kinsey Zender, freshman. Caroms it out to the point to Maggie Greenigold. Maggie looking for a shooting lane. Walks in, rips one, shot save made. Eklund was there for the rebound, but she was tied up there by Grace Steele. Otters keep the pressure on here, and now Sartell will skate it out. Neutral ice, getting the zone. Here's Vandenberg. Vandenberg will carry the line. Sends a low shot on ice, more of a kind of sliding a pass towards the goal. Nobody home there. Otters change. And Hannah Johnson, Rachel DeBrito, and Aubrey Nelson out for Fergus Falls. Hannah picks off a pass in her skates. Hannah down the corner, tried to play it back to DeBrito. Rachel plays it behind the net. Now chasing after the near side is Aubrey Nelson. Comes out to the point. Katzenmeyer sends it toward the net. Rebound comes out high. Backhand. DeBrito kicked aside or to the far corner. Puck was kind of bouncing on end. There's a shot low on the ice there by Brooke Zierden. Hannah Johnson will get off. And here comes Maddie Brimhall. Puck sent in behind goaltender Juergens. Picked up in the corner by Brooke Zierden. Now Brooke will battle along the half wall there, along with Brimhall. Puck played back behind the net. Trying to dig it out. There was Cameron Love. Brindley Scholl tried to clear it, but not out. Kept back in and tapped behind the net by Lindberg. That's Caitlin Lindberg. Near side pass. Here's Scholl with the puck. Here's Scholl. She'll skate it up the left side. And then send it into the corner. Maddie Brimhall is going to get off. On comes Wohlers. Brindley Scholl after it. Puck played back behind the net and out now by the Storm and Sabres. Here's Love up the right side. Played back behind the goal. Picked up by Zierden. Circles in front of the net and it's carried out of there. Here now by Maggie Greenigold. Here's Maggie. She'll gain the line. Maggie walking in, high slot, shot, and a save made by Abigail Massman. So Massman makes a save, and a good attempt there by Maggie. Got into that shooting area, cut back to the center of the ice, put a shot on goal, and the save was made. Mossman, all right. Back behind the net. Picked up, skating out with it now is Grams. Puck at neutral period, no score on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Torberg will take the draw against Hannah Johnson. It's won by Sartell. Played back behind the goal line. Greenigal trying to play it out of there. They all play it over to Lydia Johnson on the far corner. Out to DeBrito. Now it's going to be picked up by Lydia Johnson. Circles back. Still with the puck. We got to get going north-south sometimes. Puck out to neutral ice. Otters throw it away. Picked up now by Greenigal momentarily. Aubrey Nelson after it. Sent in goaltender Olivia Jurgens. Goes over to the far side. Rachel DeBrito will pitch it back behind the net, but it's going to go to Torberg. Now it's picked up by Maggie Greenigal. Aubrey Nelson kept in by Sartell. Sartell with a little pressure here on the Otters. Here's Greenigal behind the net. Pulls it up behind the net. Here's Maggie. We have got to get the puck moving. I'm telling you, it just takes forever sometimes. We got people skating up ice. Puck out to neutral, and that could be an icing call against. No, it's not. They'll wave it off as Shea Katzenmeyer will hustle back after it. Near side. Picked up by Maddie Brimhall. Momentarily sent back in, and now picked up by Brooks Earden. She'll go for a skate. Here's Brooke. Carried in over the line. Over to the far side to Tonneson. Sent back out front, looking for somebody. Nobody home out in front of the goal. 11-11 to play in the first period. No score. Sent in by Katzenmeyer. And picked up defensively by Vandenberg in the far corner. And they'll go D to D to Sienna Clark. And a clear exit now for Sartell. Vandenberg over the line. High slot area. Shot. Blocker save made by Jurgens. Here's Avery Tonneson. Avery over the red line. She'll send it on and it'll take a hot bounce to the left of the net. Picked up by Grams. And then we'll have an icing call here against the Storm and Sabres. No score. 10.5 minutes of play here in the first period on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Mossman. So Mossman will take the draw here. Now it's picked up. Good play by Ava Eklund along the far boards. Sartell battling in their own end, trying to move it out. Otters with a little pressure here. Kinsey Zender after it on the near half wall. Out to center. Pass ahead to Vandenberg. Lydia Johnson will go and leave it there for Maggie Greenigal. Tried to kick it along the boards, picked up here by Sartell. Played out front, and Lydia Johnson will move it out to Ava Eklund. Hannah Johnson is on. Puck out at neutral. Hannah will drive it in over the line and go on the forecheck. On comes Aubrey Nelson and Rachel DeBrito. Aubrey will tap it along the boards. Controlled in front of the Sartell bench. Now here's DeBrito with it. She'll tap it in. Otters will go on the forecheck. DeBrito and Aubrey Nelson. Good strong play by DeBrito along the half wall. Comes out to Zierden. Here's Zierden with it now. Tried to go D to D and it was picked off there. Tapped out of there by Lindberg. Katzenmeyer sends it off the boards. Hannah Johnson at neutral. Tried to give it to DeBrito. Too far for her. It'll be an icing call on the Otters. An icing call on Fergus Falls here with 9:09 to play. And no score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And the faceoff will be to the right side or the blocker side of Olivia Jurgens, getting her third start of the year. Puck out to the point. Quick shot. Save made. Puck came from the far point. Off the stick of Grams. Puck into the corner. Otters battling, trying to move it out of their own end. Zierden comes in. Tries to get out to the wing. Shot in. Goes into the high slot. Now Avery Tonneson will pick it up. Here's Tonneson. Out of her own end. Through traffic. She'll skate it up. The right side. Tonneson bumped off the puck. Brindley Scholin after it. Maddie Brimhall behind the net. Out to the point it goes to Lydia Johnson. Now to Maggie Greenigal. Maggie to Maddie on the back door. Shot and a save made. That was a nice play there Finding Maddie on the far side. Battle for the puck along the near half wall. And it's going to be an icing call here against Sartell as they relieve pressure. That was number 13, Natalie Steinberg, just sent it the length of the ice. And so we'll get a face-off in the Otter offensive zone here. No score again on the Park Region scoreboard. 8:11 to play in the first period. Ashton Wohlers, Kinsey Zender, and Ava Eklund. Defensively, Greenagle and Lydia Johnson. Sartell will send it again, and that'll be an icing call. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped. My goodness. This guy said it was tipped. He's got to get home to watch the nightly news, I think. Maybe at ESPN or something. Behind the net, Lydia Johnson will tap it over to the far side. Picked up by Ava. She'll try to play it out. Comes out to neutral ice and sent back in by Sartell. Sartell gained the zone. Greenagle will pick it up. Maggie behind her own net. To the near side to Zender. Otters turn it over. Here comes Sartell. Oh, and they had somebody out front there on the one-timer. Vandenberg couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Hannah Johnson. Hand up the left side. Walks in. Gains the zone. Sends one on goal. The rebound is loose. Here comes Rachel DeBrito. Rachel comes in. Walking right side. Drops it for Zierden. Shot there. Save made. Puck is loose in the slot. Kept in by Katzenmeyer. Katz will send it near side. A little life here for the Otters. Puck sent behind the net. DeBrito coming hard on the forecheck. Puck kept in. No, it's going to pop out to neutral ice. And sent it over the line. Otters back after it. Zierden in her own end. Near side to Hannah Johnson. Zierden will tap it forward. Now it's going to be picked up here by Katzenmeyer. Shea will come and pick it up behind the goal line. Off to DeBrito. DeBrito tried to get it out to Hannah. And Aubrey Nelson's going after it. Hannah will go on the forecheck. Just about created a turnover there. And Katzenmeyer will settle it down now. Gives it over to Tonneson. Avery will send it through traffic. Right in front of the Sartell bench. It's picked up and played back behind the net now by Cameron Love. And offensively now, Gisela Graham's after it. Now to neutral ice. Sent in by Zierden. That's a shot on goal. Glove save and drop there. Grahams will pick it up over to the wing. Centering pass. Good job by Maddie Brimhall getting after it. Again, we have our Minnesota Motor period break coming up. Again, Minnesota Motor, the service department conveniently open 8-1 on Saturday. Brinley Show walks in and sends one on goal. And a glove save made by Mossman. So Mossman makes a glove save. And the face-off will be in the Otter offensive zone. Again, no score on the Park Region telephone. 10 shots on goal for the Otters, 4 for Sauk Rapids, or Sartell Sauk Rapids. Storm and Sabres try to move it out. Lydia Johnson pinches, though, and the puck comes out to neutral. Picked up by Maggie Greenagle. Now to Lydia Johnson. She'll skate it up. Poke checked away. Near side, Zender. Here's Kinsey Zender. She'll send it in. Otters will go on the forecheck. Ashton Wohlers, Ava Eklund, and Kinsey Zender. Brooke Zierden out defensively. Here comes Hannah Johnson. Ava Eklund behind the goal line. Sends it to the near side. Maggie will keep it in. Greenagle keeps the puck in. Now it's chipped forward. Picked off by Maggie. Now Hannah Johnson will try to pick it up. Kicked out of there by DeBrito. Here's Rachel with the puck. Through traffic. DeBrito is going to gain the zone. Rachel through traffic. Behind the net now. Aubrey Nelson had an opportunity to the near side. Olivia Johnson is after it. Played in by Shea Katzenmeyer. Over to the far side. Now Zierden will hold the line. Brooke will send it towards the goal. And Mossman, the goaltender, will get on top of that one and make a easy save. Otters haven't had any great, what we call grade A opportunities thus far in this game. They will come. Vandenberg will take the draw here against Hannah Johnson. Hannah wins the draw. It's up to Katzenmeyer. Shea, back door, had Hannah on the back door, just missed. Here's Hannah below the goal line. Hannah through traffic, walks in, sends a shot in the top corner. Now here's Katzenmeyer. Shea sends it down low. DeBrito in the corner. Behind the net. See who comes up with it. And comes Hannah to help. Sartell trying to move it out. Comes out to neutral. Picked up by Katz. Sent in. DeBrito will get off. Hannah Johnson will go on the forecheck. Puck behind the net. Aubrey Nelson tried to get a stick on it. Here comes Tonneson. Puck picked up now by Shea Katzenmeyer. Here's Shea. She'll pay way back to behind the goal line. Circles it there. Puck comes out in front. It's picked up by Hannah Johnson. She'll skate it up. She's going to gain the zone. Hannah walking in. Lost it. Will pick it up along the wall. Send it back down to Tonneson. She'll get off. Here's Avery behind the net. Has Brindley out front. Couldn't get it through there as number 18, Sienna Clark, got a stick on it. Now Maddie Brimhall with a good stick at neutral. Again, no score here on the Park Region scoreboard. 3:29 to play in the first period. Puck sent in. It's picked up now by Maggie Greeneagle. Maggie will skate it up at neutral ice. And the puck is picked up by Sartell. Maggie stays on it down in the corner. Brittany Scholl covers up defensively. Puck right out at neutral ice. Tonneson will send it in, not deep enough, as Graham will pick it up. That's poke checked away by Maddie Brimhall. Maddie walks in. High slot area with a shot and a good stick there by Lindbergh, who got a stick on that one. Puck out at neutral ice. Here comes Sartell. On a 1-on-3, they'll dump it in. Juergens makes the save. And we're going to face off in the Otter offensive zone. Again, no score here on the Park Region scoreboard. 2:45 to play in the first period. Shots 10-5 in favor of the Otters. Hannah Johnson will take the draw here against Faith Torberg. Otters are going to lose this draw. Sent over to the far side. DeBrito. Play it back to Zierden. Zierden reverses it. Trying to find Rachel there. Hannah will pick it up. Try to play it out of the wing. Otters trying to get it out of their own end. Hannah sends it out to Rachel. Here we go. Rachel up the right side. DeBrito, where's number 13? Passes it back to Aubrey Nelson. Aubrey walks in. Shot blocked there. Good playmaking. Nice pass by Rachel, finding Aubrey in the high slot. Comes out to the point. To Zierden. Zierden over the far side. Sends one on goal. Looking for a tip out front. Puck comes over to the near side. Battle for it there. Aubrey Nelson will chip it back behind the goal line. Back behind the net. Sabres will try to play it out. And now they are successful. Torberg with it. She'll gain the line. Torberg. Stick handling along the far boards. Aubrey Nelson scoops it up. And here comes Aubrey. She'll skate it up. Ashlyn Wohlers takes a swipe at it. Here comes Sartell up the right side. Ombig sends it in. Lydia Johnson will pick it up. And Lydia will skate it out. Comes Lydia Johnson at neutral ice. She'll gain the zone. Now loses it along the far half wall. Picked up by Ava Eklund. She sends one on net. That's going to be left of the net. D-to-D it goes. Lydia with a slap shot. That misses wide right. Picked up, comes back out to Maggie Greeneagle. Maggie at the point, walking in. Winds one up. That hit traffic out front. That sent over to the far corner. A little pressure now by the Otters, and then an icing call here against the Storm and Sabres, so they'll bring it back 185 feet or so. We're going to face off in the Otter offensive zone. 51.1 seconds to go in the period. Maddie Brimhall will take the draw here against Cameron Love. Off the draw. Comes out to Zierden. Brooks sends one on. Glove save. Puck is loose. Scholl takes a wipe at it. And going to get an icing call here against Sartell. 39 seconds to go in the period, and an icing call here on Sartell Sauk Rapids. Face-off will be to the blocker side of sophomore goaltender Abby Mossman. Draws one by Sartell. Sauk Rapids behind the net there. Tonneson in after it. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Poke checked away nicely by Zierden. Otters are back on sides. Here's Brindley Scholl. Puck sent behind the net. Brindley battling in the corner. Now to Maddie Brimhall. 22 seconds to go in the period. Katzenmeyer will hold the line. And here comes Vandenberg will send it into the outer zone. We got 10 seconds to go in the period. Zierden sends it over the wall, far side. Kept in though. Now out, 5 seconds to go in the period. And she'll send one on late with a couple seconds left. So my score sheet is blank. I have nothing. No score, 0-0 after the first period. Fergus Falls put 13 shots on Mossman. Olivia Juergens faced 5 shots, so both goaltenders perfect through the first period. We'll come back with our Minnesota Motor period break in just a minute. Again, Minnesota Motor Company, they have trucks. Contact the sales team to get yours today. We'll take a break and come back with more. 0-0 is our score.
Hi, I'm Jay, owner of Fergus Apothecary, downtown Fergus Falls. We like to talk to you out in the open, not through glass, not through a speaker. We treat you as a person, not as an insurance card. So we invite you to come downtown Fergus Falls and speak with us.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service food. Serving you best.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
I'm Tad Butke, your dedicated business sales consultant at Park Region. Whether you're looking to optimize your operations, scale your business, or find tailored solutions, I'm here to help you achieve your goals.
Reach out to Tad today at 218-998-2000 for Park Region to go beyond the connection.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Olson Oil Cart Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Cart Express, supporting Otter sports.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
What's the record for the biggest walleye? What's the record for the largest goldfish? Wait, what? Never release aquatic animals or plants into our lakes and rivers. Help protect our waters and native species.
Thanks for joining us on the Fergus Now app, streaming, and also on channel 977. The Otters and the Storm and Sabres are tied 0-0. You don't have that very often. 13 shots on goal for the Otters and 5 for Sartell Sauk Rapids. But not a lot of grade A opportunities for both teams in this one thus far. So the Otters need to just kind of buckle down here in that second period and then get good quality shots. And it seems like we got to get that puck moving out of our defensive zone up ice a little bit faster, but they're playing well here. The Otters are looking for their 12th win of the season. Again, the importance of this game, most importantly, just to be building that resume to end the season strong. Only 2 more games left for Fergus Falls after this one. Excuse me. As the Otters take on St. Cloud and Wilmer. Those are the last 2 games. But this is an important game as far as the Central Lakes Conference. We don't talk about that probably as much as we should, but it is a big deal to win the conference as well. The Otter boys did that during the 2020-2021 season. That was the COVID year, if you remember. But the Lady Otters in good position here. But a win tonight and a win next Tuesday would just about do it. So we shall see. Good first period of hockey, though, for both these teams. And hopefully the Otters can score early to get that second period going. Again, Minnesota Motor brings us our period break. Minnesota Motor Company on South Pebble Lake Road in Fergus Falls. Simply drive into Minnesota Motor Company for their hassle-free express lube. Also, I want to tell you about West Central Ag Air. They're your local Peterson Farms and LG seed supplier and the right choice to defend your crops. West Central Ag Air. And Midwest Printing. They are your local partners for quality printing. Visit Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls. And this game and the quality Toyota Player of the Game t-shirts are brought to you by Lake Country Graphics. We'll take another break and come back with more Zamboni doing its laps, getting things ready for period number 2. No score after the first period. We'll be back after this.
Business systems can be frustrating. Don't take it out on the printer. Let Liberty Business Systems simplify the chaos. With automated printing services and flexible contracts, you'll never feel frustrated or stuck with your business systems. Liberty Business Systems.
Transparent, flexible, fearless.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Olson Oil Card Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Card Express, supporting Otter sports.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Ottertail Minn-Dakota Coaches has been the trusted name in transportation for 50 years. Safety, service, and dependability are at the heart of every journey. From local routes to nationwide trips, rely on Ottertail Coaches for a ride you can trust.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Scott DeBrito. I had the privilege of wearing the Otter uniform. Today, I have the privilege of representing FM Bank here in Fergus Falls. Show your Otter pride with our Otter debit card. Stop in and see us or visit our website at mybankfm.com.
Winter, it's always time to clean, drain, and dry to stop aquatic hitchhikers.
Here we're back at the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. The score after the first 17 minutes of play, 0-0. And again, the Otters mustered 13 shots on Abigail Mossman, the goaltender. She stopped all of them. And Sartell, Sauk Rapids, put 5 shots on Olivia Juergens. Olivia getting the start tonight. She is 1-1 on the season, getting her 3rd start. Mia Olsen out sick, but Olivia's done a good job so far in this one. Just 2 games after tonight, this is the last regular season home game for Fergus Falls. And then it'll be on the road next Tuesday to St. Cloud. And then on the road on Friday, January 31st. That's a makeup game. That'll be against Detroit Lakes. Both of those are CLC conference games. Hey, Running Stitches Embroidery are also a great sponsor of Otter Athletics. Avoid a sticky situation. Call Andrew Olson with Running Stitches Embroidery. Otter boys are down at Sauk Rapids, and I don't have a score update on that. We'll see if we can check and see how that one's going. That one should be about complete of 1 period. And Otter boys team looking for their 11th win of the season. And they've had a pretty good stretch here, but they're looking for win number 11. Great time of the year to watch some hockey and basketball and whatnot. Otter boys playing tonight as well. What's the score of the boys game, Derek? Oh, Otter boys 1-1 after 1. So down there. Yeah, Otter boys, that it is. Yeah, 1-1 after 1. That's the latest. We'll get some more updates as that one continues. There's so much technology available. It's crazy to be able to keep track of stuff now. Back in the day, everything we had handwritten stuff. And, I did my internship at a station in the Twin Cities, and the high school scoreboard show was a statewide show. I literally would type the score sheets up, and the receptionist would answer the phone all evening. But it was kind of a big deal. Now it's at the click of a button, you got everything that you need. We will check the boys' score here and see if they're doing live scoring. But there's a lot of ways to keep track of what's going on. But it's 1-1 in boys hockey right now. So it'd be a big win, as Sauk Rapids has a pretty nice boys team this year as well. All right, we're going to take one more break, and then we'll drop the puck on period number 3. No score after 1. We'll be back with the second period after this break.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI. Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Light powers your day, and with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Ottertail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at KBRFradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
We're back here at the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. There is no score after 17 minutes of play. Otter boys still in the first period. They're tied 1-1. And this one is 0-0. And let's see if the Otters can get one early here and get things going here. So, again, no score in this one. And the Otters will start with Rachel DeBrito, Hannah Johnson, and Aubrey Nelson. Defensively, Maggie Greeneagle and Lydia Johnson. All right, here comes the face-off at center ice. Otters will be moving to my right. Otters are going to win the draw. Rachel DeBrito will carry it over the line. Here's Rachel, near side. Down the corner, drops it for Hannah. Hannah circles in, sends it off a stick. Now Aubrey Nelson will send it over to the near corner. And Sartell will try to move it out of their own end, and they do so. Steinberg, it's picked up by Greeneagle. Off to Aubrey Nelson. Now picked up by Hannah. Here's the 3-on-2. Hannah Johnson walks in. Slides over to Brito on the back door. Couldn't get a stick on it. And good opportunity there. And puck comes out to neutral ice. Aubrey Nelson gets a stick there on number 33, Swanson. Maggie Greeneagle walks it in over the line. Maggie in the corner. Sends it into the slot. Tapped out of there. Otters will get a line change. Here's Avery Tonneson right below us. Overskated the puck, sent back in. Torbor. Sauk Rapids Rice now leads Fergus 2-1 in boys hockey. There's a shot that hits the side of the net. Played back. That's what happened against River Lakes when it hit the side of the net in the playoff game. If you remember that about 3-4 years ago, and we thought the game was over. Puck behind the net. Torborg. And Torborg with a puck. Curls. In the slot. Back door. And a goal. On the back door. 1-0. Sartell. Torborg pulled it off the board and got it there to number 12, Grace Steele. And Steele gets her first of the year. Time of this goal, 1:19. So Sartell at 1:19 of the period. And it's 1-0 in favor of Sartell. Here comes the face-off here at neutral ice. Maddie Brimhall will take the draw here against Braylee Vandenberg. So a single assist goes to number 4, Torborg, and Steele gets her first of the year. 1-0 in favor of Sartell. Here's Lydia Johnson with a puck. She'll skate it. Loses it at neutral. Now played into the zone by Sartell. Greeneagle will pick it up. Here's Maggie. Wings it around the boards. Near side to Tonneson. Tonneson tried to get it to Lydia, who jumped into the play. Otters turn it over. Shot. Save made. Olivia Jurgens with a save. Puck behind the net. Avery Tonneson will pick it up. Try to move it out. Kept in, though. And Maddie Brimhall gets it out to neutral ice. Puck picked up now by Sienna Clark. Tap forward by Lydia Johnson. And it's going to be picked up by Sartell. 1-0 Sartell here with 14:44 to play in the second period. All right. And so the Otters now will get a different line out in the ice. It's going to be Ava Eklund, Ashlyn Wohlers, and also Katie Berggren. And we are going to have, I don't know if that was an offsides or what it was, but Otters 2-2. Oh, hit a player on the bench. Thank you, Dave. It's good to have an extra set of eyes. Hit one of the Otter players on the bench. We get an offensive zone face-off. 14:22 to play in the second period. Otters trail 1-0. Off the face-off. Berggren with a shot. That trickles over to the near side. Sartell tries to play it out of their own end. Otters got to check back up. Dumped into the corner. After it is Schleck. Schleck in the corner. Now they'll play it out to neutral ice. Picked up by Caitlin Lindberg. And it returned away there by Brooke Zierden. Now the puck into the Otters' own. Zierden will chip it up along the boards. Ava Eklund comes in after it. Ashton Wohlers has it momentarily. Otter boys tied it up 2-2, and then Sauk Rapids Rice scores to make it 3-2. So back and forth. Line change for the Otters. Aubrey Nelson, Hannah Johnson, and DeBrito on. And a shot comes in from the point from Vandenberg, and the save is made. What's that? So 1-0 here. Sartell, Sauk Rapids leads the Otters. Here's Hannah Johnson on the draw. It's going to be won by Sartell. Comes out to Grams. Shot. Save made. Kicked out of there by Greeneagle. Aubrey Nelson behind the net. Sartell battling there, and it goes off a skate on the back door. It went off one of our skates, and it's 2-0. They pick it up off the half wall. And Sartell off a fluky goal. Let's look at the Annabelle Lee and Associates replay. And I think it went off somebody's skates. They tried to send it through the slot. And so it's 2-0 now in favor of Sartell. Time of this goal, 3:37. Otters will play it deep. We got to get to work here. It's number 33, Swanson, her first of the year. And that was assisted by Torberg, number 4. 2-0 Sartell. Aubrey Nelson will send it in. Back behind the net. Sartell's trying to move it out at neutral ice. Here comes Sartell. They'll gain the zone. Graham's in on goal. Shot and a save on the side of the net. Grahams leans in and makes the save. And we got a line change here for the Otters and the Sabres, Storm and Sabres. So it's 2-0 now, no scoring through the first period. And now the Otters trail 2-0. Played along the wall. Now here is behind the net. Sartell behind the net. Otters getting tough with their sticks here. Now comes out to the point, kept in. Schlecht will send it. Katzenmeyer had it momentarily. Puck still loose. Behind the net. Now it's picked up by Maddie Brimhall. Here comes Maddie Brimhall. She'll skate it up, gain the zone. Maddie walks in, sends a shot on. That was blocked. Puck on the near boards. And here comes the icing call here against Sartell. Otters trail at 2-0. 12:16 to play in the second period here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Ashton Wohlers will take the draw here for the Otters. Against number 20, Braylee Vandenberg. Puck sent out to neutral ice. Hustling after it now is Grace Steele. Steele in the corner, battling with Katzenmeyer. Ava Eklund trying to get a stick on it. Comes to the near side. Eklund tries to move it out. Picked up now by Eklund and played back in. And Jurgen sends it into the corner. Here's Katzenmeyer behind her own goal. Outlet pass picked off by Sartell. Pops out in the slot. Grahams picks it up. She'll pitchfork it back into the corner where Katzenmeyer is there. Katz makes a move behind the net. And Shea will settle things down here. Take it back behind the goal line. Drops it for Zierden. Zierden in the near corner. Up the near half wall. Picked up by the Storm and Sabres in the high slot. Shot save made. Rebound loose. Tap there. Still out front. Here's Grahams with it. There's a backhand. And a rebound attempt there goes wide right. Puck along the far boards. Otters having trouble getting it out of their own end. Just kind of flipping the puck around right now. Near side, Eklund plays it out. Picked up by Zierden. Brooke leans in. She's checked off the puck. We had no call. She was checked. Refs have their hands in their pockets. No, I guess they're not. Here's Katie Berggren. High slot. Out to Greeneagle. Near side, Hannah Johnson sends one towards the goal. That misses wide right. Otters need to get one here. They trail by a score of 2-0 on the Park Region scoreboard. Puck along the near half wall. Kept in by, now it's out of the zone. Up the right side comes Vandenberg and then sends a shot on Jurgens. And we get a save. And again, the Otters trail at 2-0 here on the Park Region scoreboard. No penalties thus far in the hockey game. 10:31 to play in the period. Off the face-off. Maggie Greeneagle. They steal the puck away. Send a shot. Comes into the slot. Picked up now by Lydia Johnson. She'll skate it out. Headman pass. Tried to get it to Aubrey Nelson. Lydia Johnson will send it in. Hannah Johnson will stand and go on the forecheck over to the near side. Hannah will try to get the puck. Comes out to neutral ice. Right below us here. Zierden will tap it out of the air. Now to Tonneson. Avery out to Brindley Scholl. Brindley Scholl will gain the zone. Drops it for Greenagle. There's a shot. Oh, and Hannah Johnson tried to get the rebound. Good hard shot by Greenagle. And Hannah came for the rebound and hopped over her stick. Here comes Love. Love comes in on goal. A shot and a goal there, 3-0. A defensive breakdown, and it's 3-0. Sartell, Sauk Rapids. Time of this goal is going to be at 7:25 of the period. Our Annabelle Lee and Associates replay. They get behind the D and slip it past Juergens, and it's 3-0. Again, the time of this goal, 7:25 of the period. And that is the 5th of the year for Lindbergh. And 1 assist going to number 6, Love, and number 27, Vandenberg. Yeah, I think it's Cameron Love. I grabbed it off Hockey Hub. Cameron Love. That's what Hockey Hub says anyhow. 9:23 to play in the second period. Otters trail it by a score of 3-0. Puck down in the corner. Comes out to the point. Near side. Graham's tried to tap it to the near side. Now here's Avery Tonneson. Avery right in front of us here, down below. Sends it out to neutral ice. Brindley Scholl hustle back after it. Brindley trying to get after the puck against Graham. Played behind the net. Tonneson will come in after it. Avery along the near half wall. Good job by Brindley Scholl. Now Grahams will play it out to neutral ice. Katzenmeyer will pick it up. She will circle back the other direction. Loses the puck. Goes over the far side. Torberg going after it. She tried to golf it in. Now it's chipped back towards the outer bench by Katie Berggren. Played at neutral. Zierden is there. Torberg picks up the puck. Sends it behind goaltender Olivia Juergens. And here comes Katzenmeyer. Katzenmeyer through neutral. Puck played back into the outer zone. Here's Zierden with a puck. Brooke chips it near side. Picked off, though, by the Storm and Sabres. Now Zierden sends it up and out of play. Right where my family was all sitting there. Everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. And, yeah, came up and out of play. And we're going to face off in the outer defensive zone. So 7:58 left to go in period number 2. On the Park Region telephone scoreboard, Otters trail 3-0. Maggie Greenagle out to center. Greenagle gets it back from Hannah. Here's Maggie through neutral. Still with the puck. Carries into the corner. Out front to DeBrito. Rachel got a stick on it. Just went wide right of the net. On neutral, DeBrito tried to steal it back. It's going to be picked up now by Maggie Greenagle. Here's Maggie with a puck. Rink wide. Off the stick of DeBrito. Tipped in over the line. Otters need a goal here. Trail it 3-0. Otters on the forecheck. And here comes Hannah Johnson on the back check. Puck sent into the corner. Lydia Johnson will go back after it. Now Hannah will pick it up. She'll skate it up. Hannah at neutral ice. Gets it in. Sends it deep. She'll get off. 7 minutes to play in the second period. Otters trail 3-0. Puck out to neutral. Sartell trying to gain the zone. They do so. Brooks Zierden will pick it up behind Juergens. Olivia to the near side, or not Olivia, but Zierden kicked it out of there. After it now is Shea Katzenmeyer. Not a lot of puck possession by either team here right now, of consistent possession to the near side. Avery Tonneson will pick it up. Avery gets an escape, sends it to the far wing. Brindley Scholl will pick it up. Brindley sends it in. Avery Tonneson will go back after it. Down the corner. Puck to the near side. Here's Avery. Now Maddie Brimhall comes in. And away with the puck. Now Zierden sends one on goal. Rebound popped over in their corner by Mossman. Picked up by Brindley Scholl. Brindley behind the net. Circles behind the net. Brindley, very good skater. Really good on her edges. And here comes Sartell on a 2-on-1. Right side. Love walks in. Good play by Zierden. A nice play there by Zierden as Brooke gets a deflection there, and we get an icing call here on Fergus Falls. Boy, is that after the first intermission, 5-2? So Otter boys trailing 5-2 after the first period. Wow. Face-off one here by Fergus Falls. Ashton Wohlers, Ava Eklund, Katie Bergman out for Fergus Falls. Ava plays it out to neutral. Katie Bergman hustling after it. Ava picks it up, walks in, sends a shot on, rebound is out. Slapping at it, Wohlers and Eklund, and it goes behind the net. Bergman battling, Wohlers battling. And the Sabres come away with it. Torberg. Lydia Johnson holds the line. Good job by Lydia. Sends it back behind the net. Near side. And here comes the Storm and Sabres. Good defensive play there by Ashton Wohlers. Good shift by the outer third line. Torberg gains the line. Pulls in. Over the top of the net. That was close to going in. Toll-Drake's shot. Torberg with a hard shot. Puck picked up now by Nelson. Puck out to neutral. Along the near side. Chip back in. Hannah Johnson, Aubrey Nelson, Rachel DeBrito on along with Greenagle and Lydia Johnson. Otters need a, what in the world? Otters need a score here. 4:27 to play. And the Otters are offsides. 4:24 to play in the second period. Otters trail 3-0. We need one here before we go to the locker room, at least. Hannah Johnson will take the draw here against Vandenberg. Otters win the draw. Zierden will chip it into the line. Rachel DeBrito towards the goal. Try to center it there. Hannah with the puck, trying to play it through traffic. Battling, comes out to neutral ice. Otters will have to skate back and pick it up. Shea Katzenmeyer. D-to-D it goes to Zierden. Try to get over to DeBrito. Zierden will pick it up. Here goes Zierden. Going to gain the zone. Zierden walks in, rifles a shot. That's going to go wide right. Aubrey Nelson overskates the puck. And here comes Sartell. Vandenberg will send it in. Juergens taps it into the corner. Puck along the far boards. Picked up by Hannah Johnson and sent back in by Sartell. Otters trail 3-0 here on the Park Region scoreboard. Near side, Rachel DeBrito. Now to Hannah Johnson. Gains the zone, the left side. Right in front of the Otter bench. Near side pass. Line change here for the Otters. Scholl is on. Brindley Scholl, Maddie Brimhall, and Avery Tonneson. Centering pass. Here's Maddie Brimhall. Maddie will gain the zone. Walks in, rips one. That'll be over the top of the net. Puck in the corner. Tonneson is there. Avery's going to walk in. She'll send a shot on. Rebound attempt by Maddie Brimhall. Otters buzzing a little bit here. Now Vandenberg sheds a hit. Here comes Tonneson back the other direction. Now to Brindley Scholl. Scholl with a shot. Rebound. Otters battling. Puck on the side of the net. They tap it in. Hey, how about that? Brindley Scholl finds it laying underneath the goaltender Mossman. And Fergus Falls is on the board. We needed that one badly. And Brindley Scholl gets her third of the year. Time of this goal for the Otters. We'll look at it on our Annabelle Lee and Associates replay. The puck was laying behind Mossman, and Brindley stuck her stick in there and got the job done. So 14:31 is the time of the goal. So Brindley Scholl with her third of the year. And the coach, Brianna Hess, is talking to the officials to see if there was any situation there whatsoever. They say unassisted. They'll go back and get the film on that. There should be a assist off the shots here. So, all right, 3-1 though. Here's Hannah Johnson on the draw for the Otters. Rachel DeBrito will circle back. Now to Maggie Greenagle. Maggie with a puck. Now to DeBrito. Out to neutral ice. Torberg, probably one of their best players. Near side, Otters got a little life now. Puck to neutral ice. Good play by Maggie Greenagle defensively. Tap there, picked up by Greenagle. Near side. As we play catch in the D zone, here is Greenagle looking for a clean exit. Sends it out to DeBrito. Rachel up to right side. Greenagle jumps in the play. Maggie over the line. In the corner, out to Hannah. Backhand, save made. Good play by Greenagle. A nice pass. Hannah got the backhand off. Puck out to neutral. Kept in. And now they'll exit the zone. Sartell will. Otters here now trail 3-1. Need one here. Here's Hannah Johnson. Makes the move. Hannah Johnson coming in. High slot area. Oh, and missed wide right. She cut it high and shoots right at the goal. We'll get one. Great opportunity there for Hannah. Minute 20 to go in the period. Let's get another one here. Comes out to Zierden. Locks and low. Tipped in traffic. Ashton Wohlers. Side of the net. Puck is loose. Where is it? In the slot. Wohlers will pick it up. Here's Ashton. Going to go for a skate. Into the corner. Drops it, but it goes right to the D. And away with it now is Steinberg. Sent in on Juergens. Otters trail 3-1. 53 seconds to go. Ashton Wohlers, neutral. Tapped in by Avery Tonneson. Avery Tonneson after it. Good speed by Avery. Good hustle. Puck at neutral. Zierden off the half wall right below us. 35 seconds to go in the period. Brindley Scholl, the one goal for the Otters. That tap in at the goal line. Pops out to neutral. Puck played back. Picked up by Katzenmeyer. 25 seconds to go now in the hockey game. Brindley Scholl circles it back. Here's Brindley to Tonneson. Trying to get it back to Brindley in tight space over there. 10 seconds to go. Now 10 in the period. 10 in the second period. 3-1 Otters trail. Puck out to neutral. 4 seconds to go in the period. They get it deep, and that will do it. So after a scoreless first period, there's 4 goals in the second period. Otters coming to life here a bit as they get a goal by Brindley Scholl. Her third of the year. It was unassisted. We will take a break and come back with our Minnesota Motor period break. Again, Minnesota Motor Company. If you need your windshield replacing, contact the experts at Minnesota Motor Company. The score on the Park Region scoreboard, 3-1, Sartell, Sauk Rapids. Park Region, service beyond the connection.
Hi.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Light powers your day, and with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
What's the record for the biggest walleye? What's the record for the largest goldfish? Wait, what? Never release aquatic animals or plants into our lakes and rivers. Help protect our waters and native species.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Otters Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Otters Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota.
Olson Oil Cart Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Cart Express, supporting Otter sports. The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Scott DeBrito. I had the privilege of wearing the Otter uniform. Today, I have the privilege of representing FM Bank here in Fergus Falls. Show your Otter pride with our Otter debit card. Stop in and see us or visit our website at mybankfm.com.
At 3-1, shots on goal after the first period, 23-15 in favor of the Otters. Let's recap the scoring before we talk to Brooks Anderson, one of the JV coaches. Sartell at 1:19 of the period, first of the year for Grace Steele, assisted by number 4, Faith Torberg. And then Sartell at 3:37, it's the fourth of the year for Abigail Swanson, assisted by Torberg once again, 2-0. Sartell at 7:25. Fifth of the year for number 11, Caitlin Lindberg, assisted by Cameron Love and by Sheila Vandenberg. And then the Otters get one late, 14:31 of the period. They needed that one desperately. An unassisted goal by Brindley Scholl. Puck was laying under goaltender Mossman, and she tapped it in. I'm joined by Brooks Anderson. And Brooks, you guys won 4-1. So 4-0 till late in the game, but talk about the effort from the gals.
Yeah, they came out, and the first period was a 0-0 game, but I thought we were skating pretty well, and they were having some fun tonight. And so Anna Sem ended up getting us on the score sheet. She scored 2 goals kind of right in a row, and then Ella Dirkman finished it off, so we were up 3-0 in the second period.
So 3-0. So no scoring in the first period. You got 3 in the second then?
3 in the second, yep.
And then the third period, again, we got Wadel?
Katie Bergeron.
Oh, Katie, okay.
She scored the 4th goal for us, and then they ended up getting one late. So
okay.
Ended up 4-1.
Yeah, Brooks, I was talking with Tim Lill in the pregame show. It's crazy to think we only have 2 games left.
Yeah, isn't that
and you've had a good schedule. I know, was it Wilmer that didn't have a JV?
Nope, they had a JV.
Yeah, who didn't have a JV? Is it?
Everybody that we play has.
We were good. Yeah, okay, that's good. The boys, I think it was the boys, but you guys have had a good season too, haven't you? And I talked about this with Coach Lill. You know, JV at this point of the year, and you can kind of feel like, well, are we? You know, what's going to happen at the end of the year as far as the playoff roster? And it's easy for people to check out.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you guys have kept everybody engaged. I mean, I look at the excitement on the bench and stuff, but
yeah, it's the girls are really into it, and you know, they know if they play well, they get an opportunity to at least dress with the varsity, and sometimes they get to get in the game, and it's just that extra opportunity that kind of keeps them all engaged, I believe.
Yeah, that is for sure, and I love watching the JV, and you guys have done a great job. And who was in goal for you tonight?
Sam was in our.
Ella?
Ella Sem was in the net for us, yep. And I believe Mia is out sick today. So we were down to 2 goalies, so one had to play the JV and the other one gets to play varsity. So
yeah, so Ella playing goal and only giving up 1 goal, and I saw that was late in the game too. So so just remind our listeners, you guys practice together one day a week and then separate the other times, or does it kind of vary from week to week?
We are basically, we're separate one day a week. So on Mondays, generally, we're kind of separate. Otherwise, we're together the rest of the days, depending on the game schedule. So Wednesday and Friday, most of the time, we would be at least together for about 45 minutes. And then about the last half hour, where the JVs by themselves. And the first half hour, the varsity's working together. So.
And that does a lot, too, doesn't it, for the whole team? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good to, for our JV girls to be able to experience that kind of varsity speed for about 45 minutes. And we do a lot of different drills. I mean, and it's just good to see the girls interact with each other and kind of just watch them all improve.
Yeah. Good year. Good year for you guys, too. It'll be fun to get to the hockey banquet and just kind of hear some of the success. I've saw a lot of success stories, but you've won a lot of games too.
Yep. It's been a good season, and I think working with Nikki Casa and Hannah Baker has been really fun this year. So Nikki keeps the girls pretty kind of, they're pretty focused when she's talking, they're listening. So
all right, well that is for sure. I see that in all you guys. And I always got to do this too. We need a Wisconsin Eau Claire Blue Golds update because 2 of our alumni, including your daughter Ellie and Maddie Halter, are still playing there. But where are the Blue Golds at right now? How are they looking? How are they doing?
Well, they won a couple games this last weekend. They played Stevens Point and then Aurora out of Illinois, and they won both games. And they're playing well. They kind of had a slow start after the break, but it's really going to come down to, for them to have a chance at the NCAA tournament, they're going to have to somehow win the WIAC and beat River Falls. They'll have 2 more games with them in the regular season, and then they'll probably see them in the conference championship or somewhere along the line.
So they have a conference tournament and they get the berth, right, that way, or is it within the conference?
Because there's only 5 teams in the WIAC, so they don't get an automatic bid.
Okay.
So they have to have an at-large bid. But the fact that River Falls won it all last year, I think whoever comes out of this conference should get at least an at-large bid. So.
Yeah, for sure. It's great hockey teams too. No question.
It's really fun. They really compete hard. So
yeah, a lot of fun. It was fun to see a lot of those gals, those college players here over Christmas too. That was a lot of fun. I know, and for the younger girls to see that too, it's a lot of fun.
Yep, they enjoy it, and I know Ellie enjoys coming back and seeing all the girls every Christmas. So
yeah, and I know my daughter Amy got to play with Ellie, and then my daughter Handy got to play with Ellie too.
Yeah.
Crazy how time goes.
So. It is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Well, good win for you guys tonight, and keep up the good work, Brooks.
All right, appreciate it, Mark. Thank you.
Brooks Anderson, the JV, wins by a score of 4-2 and continue their good season. So always fun to talk to Brooks and get an update on the Otter alumni that are playing. And Ella Starzo's playing at Concordia, and we also have Sky Norgren playing at St. Mary's, and I mentioned Maddie Halter and Ellie Anderson playing at Wisconsin Eau Claire. So that's a lot of fun to keep track of all of the players. Otter boys right now, they're in the second period, and they trail 5-2. They're playing Sauk Rapids Rice down at Sports Arena East, right by the Benton County Fairgrounds, home of the Granite City Lumberjacks. That game is going on as we speak. Otters have their work cut out for them in period number 3. They're down 3-1. They're out shooting the Storm and Sabres 23-15, and the lone goal for the Otters was the goal by Brynley Scholl, her 3rd of the year, an unassisted goal. We'll see when we go back and look at the film. There will probably be an assist or 2 on that goal. There was a lot of battling going on right by the goal line there. A lot of times the ones that get the initial shot sometimes are in for an assist or 2 in that. So, hey, this game and the quality Toyota Player of the Game T-shirts are brought to you by Lake Country Graphics, and appreciate their sponsorship. Midwest Printing is another great sponsor. They are your local partner for quality printing. Visit Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls. And West Central Ag Air is your local Peterson Farms and LG seed supplier. A great sponsor. And in addition to that, Running Stitches Embroidery. Avoid a sticky situation. Call Andrew Olson with Running Stitches Embroidery. Our Minnesota Motor period break continues. After this break, we'll come back with more. Again, you're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Falls Now app.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Business systems can be frustrating. Don't take it out on the printer. Let Liberty Business Systems simplify the chaos. With automated printing services and flexible contracts, you'll never feel frustrated or stuck with your business systems. Liberty Business Systems.
Transparent, flexible, fearless.
The Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, we're back here at the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. They got a shootout going down at Sports Arena East in boys hockey, 5-3, and they just started the second period. So I believe 5-3 is the score right now. So, yeah, I don't know sure, but I got the stream going here. Yeah. So the Otters, Lady Otters here now, answered finally after 3 goals by the Storm and Sabres. And we're going to do a little and see if we can take a look at that last goal. And it was a hard effort around the goal. And you'll see Brindley Scholl comes right in and punches it in. And a nice effort by that second line. They had a heavy forecheck. And the Otters get that goal. And it was big to get one late in the period because, it's not that we've been outplayed here so much to speak. And one of their goals was kind of a fluky goal off a skate, and you can't make any excuses, though. And then the other goal we'd like to maybe have back as well. But 3-1 is the score right now. We got 17 minutes, and we'll be ready to roll here in just a second. Again, the Otters, after tonight, the Lady Otters will go on the road for their last 2 games of the regular season, and they'll take on St. Cloud on Tuesday, and then they'll finish up with Detroit Lakes on the 31st. So a big stretch here for the Lady Otters, and sure it'd be nice to knot this one up and come away with a victory here. There's no question we can do that. So the Otters, again, out shooting the Storm and Sabres here 23-15 in the first period. Storm and Sabres back out on the ice. Otters will be out momentarily. And, we've talked about this, and I don't want to belabor the point, but there's so many co-ops in girls hockey, and it's good because people get the opportunity to play. But Fergus Falls is standalone. We have been standalone. If you just look in our area, River Lakes is made up of 9 schools. Sartell, Sauk Rapids, Rice, that's 2 schools. And at Northern Lakes, Crosby, Ironton, Pillager. And you go down in the Twin Cities. St. Cloud is Apollo and Tech. And these are all schools in our conference. Alexandria is very similar to Fergus Falls in that way, as they're pretty much standalone too, but a lot of co-ops. And it is good because everybody gets an opportunity, but we're sometimes outnumbered as far as potential hockey players. But we got good ones, and we're set to go here. And I think we're going to see a good third period here. I'm confident. Remember when I said that and the boys were trailing 7-1? We can score 6. We can score 2. And we ended up losing that one 8-7 in a wild one against St. Cloud in boys hockey. But we're going to have a good start. All right, here we go. Hannah Johnson will take the draw here against Faith Torberg. Face-off is going to be won here by Sartell Sauk Rapids. After it is Lydia Johnson. She'll power turn along the boards. She's going to play it out. Headman pass, didn't quite get through. Tapped, now at neutral ice, right below us. And then gaining the zone here is Swanson. Taken away by DeBrito. Rachel will pick it up. Here's Rachel. She'll circle back. Nice pass to Aubrey Nelson. Rachel's going to jump into the play. She'll send it in. Into the corner. Hannah Johnson gets off. On comes Maddie Brimhall. Puck picked up by Zierden. Slapped into the near corner. Swanson goes back behind defensively to Omvig. Puck kept in, though, by Maddie Brimhall. Brindley Scholl, Maddie Brimhall, and Tonneson on, and it's Shea Katzenmeyer and Zierden defensively. There's a good stick there by Brimhall. Got a stick on it. Tonneson's going to pick it up behind the goal line. Sends it out, side of the goal. Puck comes out. Katzenmeyer loads. Shot there, far side in the slot. Who's got, right in the slot. Turn and fire. Shot fanned on there. Avery had it right in the slot. She brought it back out to the point. Very unselfish play. And here comes Katzenmeyer. Shea will gain the zone and flip it in. Tonneson still on. Ashton Wohlers picks off a pass. Kinsey Zender on as well for the Otters. Puck along the far boards. Tonneson trying to move it out. And it's cleared out of there by Sartell Sauk Rapids. That was Vandenberg. Now Greeneagle will pick it up. Now to Kinsey Zender. Pass off the little too far there for Ava Eklund. Comes out to neutral. Lydia Johnson will pick it up. She'll circle it back. Kenzie Zender right below us here. Puck sent in deep here now by Vandenberg. 3-1 Otters trail with 14:55 to play in the hockey game. Here comes Greeneagle. Maggie will skate it up at neutral ice through traffic. Still with the puck. High slot area. Walks in. Shot blocked. And the puck out to neutral ice. Aubrey Nelson is there. Ashen Wohlers gets off. Hannah Johnson comes on. Puck on the near side. Sartell will circle it back. A little pressure by Aubrey Nelson. Not a little, lot of pressure. Puck right below us. Sent in by Sartell, and that'll be an icing call on the Storm and Sabres. What is a Storm and Sabre? I don't know. You know, I did figure out what a green wave is, East Grand Forks. It's the rolling wheat fields. Yep, thanks to Aaron Gepford. Yep, he came through. Yes, that Storm and the Sabres. All right, here we go. Katzenmeyer off the drop. Sends it. Here's Hannah Johnson. Back door. Oh, tried to get it to Brito. Save made. Good pass. Good shot. And a nice save all around. We're going to get one here. Now the Otters out shooting Sartell, Sauk Rapids Rice, 24-15. Here's Hannah Johnson on the drop. Battling in the corner. Hannah's going to pick it up. High slot area, walks in, shot, save made. Rebound, DeBrito with a shot. Here's Rachel in the corner. Out to Katzenmeyer. Shot there, kicked out of there. And here comes Sartell, Sauk Rapids Rice. They'll gain the zone. 13:55 to play. Zierden trying to move it up on the half wall. DeBrito trying to move it out. Puck sent to the near side. Otters trail 3-1. Hannah Johnson taps it out of there. Foot race though on the forecheck at neutral ice. Here comes Torberg. Hannah Johnson on the back check. Comes onto the stick of Greeneagle. Here's Maggie with the puck. She'll skate it up. Now to neutral. Avery Tonneson. Avery's going to gain the zone. Avery walks in. Makes a move. Poke checked away. And then Torberg will send it in. And we're going to get an icing call. That was pretty close. That could have been just a regular non-icing. Sauk Rapids Rice 6, Fergus Falls 3 in boys hockey right now. They're in the second period. Oh, my. All right, Maddie Brimhall, Brindley Scholl, and Avery Tonneson. Defensively, Greeneagle and Lydia Johnson. Puck comes out to the point. Here's Maggie with the puck. Going to skate it down low. Maggie behind the goal line. Out to Scholl. Puck's loose in the slot. Still loose. Where is it? And the goaltender, Mossman, gets on top of it. She has a .939 save percentage. They are averaging, Sartell, Sauk Rapids, under 2 goals a game offensively. But they've been able to stop pucks. Maddie Brimhall on the draw. Draw's going to be controlled here by Sartell. Graham sends it around the boards. Lydia Johnson will hold the line. Chip back in near corner. Now they'll ring the boards to the near side. Sartell will try to play it out, and they do so. Vandenberg into the outer zone. Lydia Johnson taps it back to Brindley Scholl. Pitchfork back in, down low by Grahams. Centering pass picked off by Maddie Brimhall. Here's Maddie. And off the stick of Brindley Scholl, and that'll be an icing call on Fergus Falls. An icing call on Fergus Falls with 12:25 to play in the third period. 12:25 to play in the third period. Otters trail 3-1. Katie Berggren and Ashlyn Wohlers, Ava Eklund. And defensively, Greeneagle and it's Zierden and Katzenmeyer. Defensively, puck goes out to the point. Along the half wall, picked up now by Katzenmeyer. Here's Shea, centers it, try to get it to Ava Eklund. Ava will drive it in. 12:08 to go in the hockey game. Otters trail 3-1. Puck behind the net. Good anticipation by Eklund. Kept in. Zierden with the puck. Chips it into the slot. Eklund is dumped in the high slot. Puck kept in by Katzenmeyer. Once again, below the goal line. Good job by Eklund. Berggren, at the goal mouth on the wrapper. Zierden will keep it in. Here's Brooks, she'll lean in. No penalties in this hockey game. Into the slot, comes back out to DeBrito. Here's Rachel, through traffic. Rachel walks in, sends a shot on, the save was made. And the Storm and Sabres try to clear it out. And it's sent back in by Katzenmeyer. Hannah Johnson and Aubrey Nelson are on. Here's Aubrey Nelson. Rachel will check back up. Drops it for Maggie Greenigal. Maggie through traffic. Drops it for Hannah. Here's Hannah below the goal line. Still with the puck. Out to Greenigal out front. A nice tap. Aubrey Nelson with a shot. Save made. Where's the puck? It's short of the goal line, but nice playmaking there with Maggie and Hannah. And then Aubrey and Maggie. We're going to get one here. Let's go. Their goalie's 9.939, though. Let's. All right, here comes the faceoff. Otters are going to win the draw. They bring it out to the point and have to retreat now and check back up. DeBrito, far side, she'll chip it in and go to work. Rachel on the forecheck, behind the net. Now to Aubrey Nelson. Now to Greenigal. We're playing some hockey. Far side, picked off though. And skating out with it now is Torberg. Torberg will gain the line, pulls it back up, sends a shot. That was blocked. Hannah will tap it out. Someone's got to take charge here. Hannah up the left side, leans in, bumped off the puck. She'll keep it though. Down in the corner, still with the puck. Hannah behind the goal line. She had Zierden coming in from the point. Here's Hannah near boards, still with it. Loads, locks, back door, Nelson, shot, save made, and a goal! The Otters with some hard work along the boards make it 3-2. Hannah was controlling it. She found somebody out front, and it was Aubrey Nelson. All right, let's go. Let's take a look at the Annabelle Lee and Associates replay on that one. Just good hard-nosed goal out in front of the net. And Hannah didn't get an assist. It was just you had Johnson and Tonneson, and then we got Aubrey Nelson with her 5th of the year. A big goal for Aubrey. Boy, they needed that one. 3-2. Let's go. I don't know if the coach is saying we're in the crease or what. All right, let's go. 10:01 to play. So Aubrey gets her 5th of the year. That was a hard-nosed goal. Near side. Puck sent up and out of play. No, it wasn't. It stayed in play. I saw a student kind of go back like they got hit. Otters will play it back out. Maddie Brimhall trying to get in over the line. So Avery Tonneson with an assist. Hannah Johnson with an assist. And the 5th of the year for Aubrey Nelson. Maddie Brimhall will send it in. She'll get off. On comes Wohlers. Otters trail 3-2. Puck now out at neutral ice. Ashen Wohlers with good hustle. Pick it up along the boards. Checked off the puck. There's not been a single penalty in this hockey game yet. Here's Greenigal. Maggie at neutral ice. Sends it over to Tonneson. Tonneson walks in. Rips one. And it was a good save there by the goaltender. Everybody in the press area thought that one was going to the back of the net. Good stick save. And it is a 3-2 lead for Sartell. They get up 3-0. The Otters answered. What was the time of that last goal? 6:59. Face off. Shot is blocked. And here comes Vandenberg. And a good poke check by Maggie Greenigal. And then Sartell is offsides. So the Storm and Sabres were storming a little too hard there, offsides. Face off here at neutral ice. Kinsey Zender, Ashton Wohlers, and Ava Eklund. Otters going to win the draw. Tap forward. And sent back in. Maggie Greenigal will go in the near corner. to pick it up. She'll kick it in her skates, play it over the line. Here's Greenagle. She'll gain the zone. Still with the puck. Cuts through traffic. Walks in. Shot. Save. Made. Rebound. Attempt there by Ava Eklund. Good effort that time by Maggie. Over to the far side. Otters got some heat on here. Maggie's going to get off. Katzenmeyer will come on. Back behind the goal line. Sartell's trying to move it out, and they're going to ice the puck. And that is a good sign. When your opponent is icing the puck, Otters out shooting the Storm and Sabres 35-15. Then we have our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show coming up. At that time, I'll name our Quality Player of the Game, which is brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics. Here's Hannah Johnson on the draw against Swanson. Otters are going to win the draw. Katzenmeyer going to pitchfork it. Back to Grams is there. Now to the wing to Swanson. DeBrito comes back and plays it in. Here's Hannah. High slot. Puck in her skates. Where is it? Now it's behind the net. Aubrey Nelson will hustle back after it. And here comes Grams. Grams and neutral. Good job by Aubrey on the back check. Good strong back check. Send it. Pass out front. A little too far for Hannah. Was springing up the middle of the ice. Otters keep the pressure on. Puck to the near side. Zierden will step in. Here comes Torberg. Poke checked away from her. Sartell fans want a penalty. No penalties. I don't know if they're going to call one in this game. Puck out to neutral. Played back in by Katzenmeyer. Otters will change. Brindley Scholl is on. Avery Tonneson is on. As is Maddie Brimhall. Tonneson steals it away. Tonneson tripped up. There's no call there. The whistles are in the pockets. Maybe they're froze. There should have been maybe one against us, in all due respect, and we maybe would have had a penalty. Otters trail 3-2 with 7:21 to play. Otter boys trail 7-3. They're in the second period against Sauk Rapids Rice off the face-off. Controlled there. Omvig behind the net. Tonneson trying to get after it. Johnson, Lydia Johnson tapped it forward. Brindley Scholl, good hard forecheck along the boards. Tonneson as well, battling, comes to the near side. And the puck is going to be iced. So an icing call on the Storm and Sabres. 3-2 Otters trail here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Ashlyn Hess, Katie Berggren, and Kinsey Zender out for the Otters. Face-off. It's going to be won by the Storm and Sabres. Comes out to neutral. Lydia Johnson will pick it up. She'll circle back with it, and she's going to go for a skate. Lydia Johnson over the far side. Stays on the puck. Puck behind the goal line. Ashlyn Woller's battling there. Sent to the near side. Katie Berggren will hustle back after it there against Vandenberg. Puck behind the net. Woller's slapping at it. And Grams will circle it back and send it over the far boards. Good stick that time by Zender. Kenzie will get it to settle down. Gives it back now to Maggie Greenagle. Maggie to Lydia. Created some space. Lydia will get it back now. Headman pass to Katie Berggren. That'll be an icing call on the Otters. So an icing call with 6:06 to play. And the faceoff will be in the Otter defensive zone. 6:06 to play. 3-2 Otters trail. They're down 3-0. All those goals scored by Sartell in the second period. The Otters answered with one late in the period. And then Fergus Falls gets one here in the third period. Otters win the faceoff. 6:02 to play. We need a goal, but we cannot give up a goal. Here's Rachel DeBrito. Rachel up the right side. Rachel with a good hard shot. Walks in, leans in behind the net. Still with the puck. Tried to get out to the point. Good keep by Katzenmeyer and Rachel. Good job. Puck in the corner. Here's Hannah down below the goal line. Circles in. Still with it. Here's Hannah still with the puck in the high slot here, looking for a shooting lane. Kicks it out of her skates. Gets it back to DeBrito. Puck over on the far side. Here's DeBrito. Rachel in the high slot through traffic. 5:16 to play. Comes out to the point to Zierden. Tapped over along the wall. Picked up by Hannah. Hannah circles it towards the slot. She's taken down, and the Otters are getting a power play. Let's go. We've been waiting for that one all game. So the Otters draw a penalty. And we got the special song that Jill DeBrito plays. You hear it on the PA. All right, here we go. 5:04 to play in the hockey game. The Otter power play unit, second unit out on the ice. Brindley Scholl, Lydia Johnson, Aubrey Nelson, Shea Katzenmeyer, and Brooke Zierden. Otter boys trail 7-3 after 2 periods in boys hockey. Off the face-off, it's kicked out of there, and here comes Sartell. The Otters are going to get a hook, so we nullify the penalty. So we're going to play 4-on-4 as Brooke Zierden is going to be called for a hook. We touched the puck. And there we go. So now Zierden's going to go to the box with a hook. Time of this penalty is going to be 12:15. I like our chances 4-on-4 though. I really do. We hate to nullify the power play penalty or the power play, but and so Fergus Falls, Brooke Zierden at 12:15 for a hooking call. Maddie Brimhall on the draw. It's won here by the Otters. Lydia Johnson carries it over to Maddie Brimhall. Here's Maddie. Headman pass to Hannah Johnson. She'll gain the zone. Sends it back out to Greeneagle. Maggie on the near corner. 4-on-4. I like 4-on-4 for the way we can play. Here's Lydia Johnson. Now to Maggie, near side. Yep, let's just attack him a little bit, make a play here. Maggie looking for a shot, low on the ice, up into the netting. Good low shot on the ice. Get rebounds that way. We're going to face off in the Otter offensive zone. 4:10 to play in the hockey game. Otters trail at 3-2. Brooke Zierden is in for 1:25. And number 10, Olivia Schleck, is in for 1:06. So it'll be a 19-second power play if everything stands. Otters going to win the draw. Here's Greeneagle. Walks in. Hands over to Hannah. Here's Hannah with it. Here's Hannah with a puck. Near side. Now to Maggie Greeneagle. Maggie walks in. Sends a shot on. And the save is made. 3-2. Otters trail. Good patience by Fergus Falls here. Just got to be patient. And Sartell will get a couple fresh skaters out there. Sartell, Sauk Rapids, Swanson, and Lindbergh. Maddie Brimhall take the draw. Off the face-off. Hannah Johnson will pick the puck up. Gets it out to Greeneagle. Greeneagle now to Hannah. Hannah walks in. Shot. Oh, missed just side of the net. Maggie gets it again. Here's Maggie. Now to Maddie. Maddie, near side. Now to Maddie. Pass was a little errant there. Headman pass. Now to neutral. Maggie Greeneagle goes back after it. Otters have another 25 seconds here of 4-on-4. All right, here's Lydia Johnson now. She'll pick it up. One more rush here at 4-on-4 with this crew. Lydia Johnson will carry it over the line. Lydia still with the puck. Walking in. Bumped off the puck. Puck behind the net. Hard work behind the boards. Out to the near side. Swanson try to stretch the ice. Comes out to neutral. Otters will have to kill here for a little bit. Tapped ahead. Here's Hannah Johnson over the line. Hannah walking in. Poke checked away from her. Tonneson on. Now 2:45 to play in the hockey. Otters trail 3-2. Torberg walks in through traffic. Shot and a save made by Juergens. Otters have outshot. Here's another opportunity for Sartell. Comes out high. Near side. Shot there through traffic. Kicked out of there. Near point. Tap forward by Hannah. She's interfered with. We don't get a call here. Here's Tonneson though. Avery walks in. She'll rip one. That's a glove save. So the Otters trail at 3-2 with 2:20. Maybe a timeout. So face off. I'd have a tendency, maybe, that's just me. Off the draw, Rachel DeBrito. Over to the near side, Aubrey Nelson, who has a goal in the game for the Otters. Sends it out front. Good turn, picked up. Oh, the Sartell turned it over. Here's Brooke Zierden, sends it back over the line. Now the puck played out by Sartell. Neutral ice with it now is Vandenberg. Gains the zone. Vandenberg still driving towards the net. Cleared over the near side. Hannah Johnson will tap it out. She'll hustle after it. Right below us here. Tripped up. Puck over to the far side. Otters are going to keep some pressure on. Tonneson battling along with Aubrey Nelson. Let's keep the forecheck on. Minute 43 to go. Puck out in neutral. Grams with it. Grams will gain the zone. Walks in. Sends one on. Shot and a save made. Here's Hannah back the other direction. Minute 32 to play. Up the left side. Through traffic. Or the far side. We'll keep an eye on Olivia Jurgens. Picked off. Good job, Brindley Scholl. Picks the pass up. Walks in. Puck in the corner. Minute 18 to play. Tonneson in the corner. Jurgens is still in net. Minute left. And it's chipped out of there. It's going to be an icing call. Oh, why did they wave the icing off? That was crazy. All right, let's play. Play on. Greenagle up the left side. 56 seconds ago. Maggie walking in. Over the far side. I cannot believe they didn't wave that icing off. Otters have not pulled their goalie. Lydia Johnson after it. Puck behind the net. 40 seconds left to go in the hockey game. Now down to 35. Here's Lydia Johnson with it now. Now to Brindley Scholl. 30 seconds to go. Scholl, left side, walks in. Tried to send it into the slot. Puck over to the far side. 22 seconds to go. Zierden near side to Greenagle. Here's Maggie. Over to the far side. Maddie Brimhall. We got to rip a shot here. Maddie Brimhall rips the shot. 10 seconds to go. Into the corner. And the puck out. That'll do it. That'll do it. 2 seconds left. The Otters are going to lose it here. 3-2. 3-2 is the final score here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And the Otters had some opportunities there. And they go to 11-11-1 on the season. And they outshoot Sartell Sauk Rapids 40-18. But to no avail, a 3-2 win for the Storm and Sabres. They pick up their 8th win of the year. And so the Otters again with a tough loss here at home. They got 2 more games coming up against St. Cloud and Wilmer. Still want to get a chance at that conference championship. And so we shall take a break, and we'll come back with our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Oakstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Oakstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Jay, owner of Fergus Apothecary, downtown Fergus Falls. We like to talk to you out in the open, not through glass, not through a speaker. We treat you as a person, not as an insurance card. So we invite you to come downtown Fergus Falls and speak with us.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
Mark Johnson back with you at the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. The Otters lose it by a score of 3-2. Despite outshooting the Storm and Sabres 40-18, but we maybe underestimated the goaltender Abby Mossman. She had a .939 save percentage coming into this game, and so she they've only scored 1.77 goals a game and she's been the difference in their wins because they're scoring under 2 goals a game. So it's been just a tough to get anything by her. She played well tonight, no doubt about that. Our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show begins right now. And again, let's run through the scoring. There was no scoring in the first period. 0-0 after the first 17 minutes. Shots on goal tilted in favor of Fergus Falls, 13-5 at that point in time. And then Sartell, they get busy, and they start out the second period at 1:19 of the period. It is the first of the year for Grace Steele. That was assisted by Faith Torberg, and that made the score 1-0. Then Sartell scores again at 3:37 of the period, and it is the fourth of the year for number 33, Abigail Swanson, and that was assisted by Faith Torberg. Sartell makes it 3-0 at 7:25 of the period. It's the fifth of the year for Caitlin Lindberg, and that was assisted by Cameron Love and also by number 27, Sheila Vandenberg. Made the score 3-0. Then the Otters get one late at 14:31 of the period. It is the third of the year for Brindley Scholl, an unassisted goal as she found the puck underneath of Mossman and got it by her, and Brindley gets her fifth of the year, and she was not assisted on that one. And then the Otters come back in the third period, and they get one. Aubrey Nelson gets her fifth of the year, and that was assisted by, we have that one. Let's take a look at that one. Aubrey working hard, side of the goal there, and pounded it past Mossman. And that was assisted by Avery Tonneson and also by Hannah Johnson. So 3-2 is the final. The Otters outshoot Sartell Sauk Rapids 40-18 in this one. 40-18, but unable to solve the goaltender, Mossman. And so the Otters now, the record stands at 11-11-1. Been a little tougher stretch here for the Otter girls, but they'll be fine here. And they will take on Tuesday, we'll take on, we have St. Cloud, and then we finish out next Friday against Detroit Lakes, up at Detroit Lakes. But a 3-2 loss here and a tough one here for the Lady Otters. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll come back and name the quality player of the game, and then we'll talk to head coach Timlin. We'll come back and name our quality player of the game.
Quality. At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Light powers your day, and with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
Toyota Quality Player of the Game brought to you by Quality Toyota and Lake Country Graphics as our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show continues. It's going to be Brindley Scholl tonight. As Brindley, her forecheck was tenacious. She got the tough, greasy goal, her third of the year, and battling around the net. And so just a shout out to Brindley. She's had a really good season here as a sophomore, but she ends up, or as a freshman, as our Quality Player of the Game tonight. Quality Player of the Game is brought to you by Quality Toyota, and our T-shirts brought to you by Lake Country Graphics. For screen printing and embroidery on custom apparel with the best in personal service around, contact Lake Country Graphics at 1223 North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls, or call them at 998-4027. Otter boys are still going at it, going to work. They're trailing 7-3 in the second period. Pardon me, it might be the start of the third here now, but they're trailing 7-3. They're playing down at Sports Arena East, down in Sauk Rapids. And so a tough night thus far for the Otter boys, trailing in that one. And a tough one here for the Otter girls. Sartell and the Otters 0-0 after one. Shots on goal 13-5 at that point. 4 goals scored in the second period. 3 by Sartell, 1 by Fergus Falls. 23-15 was the score at that point. And then Fergus Falls gets one late, or gets one at 6:59 of the third period, and it was a goal by Aubrey Nelson. And so, joined by head coach Tim Lill of the Otters, as Tim, thanks for coming up here. And boy, another one of those games, you know what I mean, where I think we underestimated. I know I did personally, Mossman, the goaltender, you know what I mean. We were pretty tough around the net, had some chances too, but she played well, stymied us.
Yeah, she.
There you go.
Whoops, she had. I think she had 830 shots on her coming into this game.
Isn't that crazy?
Averaging almost 41, and giving up 3. So we put 40 on her and got 2. So it's not too much of a surprise, but she was good.
Yep, she sure was. And we skated to a 0-0 tie in the first period. We had the shots on goal edge, and both teams didn't have any great opportunities. And one of the goals, too, goes off a skate. I think the second goal of the hockey game. But and then in the third period, they get 3 in a row, and we didn't roll over. You know what I mean? But comments on the second period.
Well, we played pretty well in the first and got our chances and just didn't score. And then we were content with that, I can see it coming, that we're content with that in the locker room, and we just think that's going to continue. But you got to put your focus hat on. You got to be ready, and we weren't. We didn't do the things we did in the first. I don't know how many times we had three pairs of skates coasting on the forecheck, and that makes a huge difference. And we didn't want to own the puck in our end. When it came to break out, you got to be the one that wants to break out, not just stand there and hope for the other 4 do. But these are all the messages that we talk about, and so they caught us in the second and refocused in the third, and I think we outshot them 17-3 in the third, but we just didn't put it away.
Yeah, we didn't. So a 3-2 loss, but we got 2 more games left, and we've had a good schedule, but it's been a little bumpier stretch here. But you just got to kind of ride, you know what I mean, just stick with it. I just feel like that, don't you, Tim? Just stick with it.
You just got to learn from every game, and when it's sitting right in front of you, and you prove what you can and can't do, and we have to learn from those. So we just got to stick to it, and we got to get the buy-in from everybody, and we're not good enough to just run away with games. I mean, everyone has to play well in order for us to get the W. And I was happy with the third period. It would have been 1-0, but we just put a whole game together. So we'll learn from it and have to move on.
Yeah, that is for sure. So St. Cloud on Tuesday, and then Detroit Lakes to round out the season, and then it's playoff time. But I just hope we put like 6 really solid periods together, right? We've played some good hockey this year, there's no question. So. All right, Tim, well, thanks for coming up.
You bet.
Yep. All right, Tim Lill, head coach of the Otters, as the Otters lose it here by a score of 3-2. All right, that'll do it for we've had a busy couple weeks of hockey games here. We're not on the air until next Tuesday again, and we'll be down in St. Cloud as the Lady Otters will travel down to St. Cloud, and just more coming up. Boys hockey on the 30th, girls hockey on the 31st, and so we'll just keep her going here. So Dave Bishop, thanks for your good work as our game side and also our engineer here engineering the game. Otter boys right now, they're trailing Sauk Rapids Ray 7-3, and the Otter girls lose it here 3-2. That'll do it for me, Mark Johnson, our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show. And again, good night, everybody, and have a good weekend.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRFradio.com video streaming production. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company and your Otter Tail Power Company pregame show. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeouts. Oxted Plumbing and Heating with your game time and temperature. Viking Cafe and Fergus Falls Apothecary with your keys to the game. Olson Oil Card Express and your Olson Oil Card Express postgame show. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Otter Tail County AIS Task Force, Liberty Business Systems, Service Food of Fergus Falls Monument, Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated, Otter Tail Coaches, and FM Bank of Fergus Falls.